Everybody, happy Monday. I want to come on here and do this Instagram live to give you 3 tips to help you stay dedicated through the tough times and start your domination. So let's get right into it. Tip number 1, lock in and focus. Commit to your goals. You did not come this far to quit. You have to step up and take action. Do not be led by your emotions. Your emotions will go up when you're winning and they will crash when you're losing. You cannot be guided by your emotions. You have to commit to your goals, and you have to say, even though things are not going the way I planned, I still plan, and I still have a choice, and I still have an option to climb to the top. Your visions and your goals are not going to float into you on some magical spaceship. You have to commit to them. You have to stay dedicated through the tough times. Lock in. Winners don't quit. Step up. Winners do not leave room for an escape route. They step up and they make it happen. You have a choice. Even though you may be in a downtime, that doesn't mean you have to automatically quit. You can't keep quitting in life. If you keep quitting and quitting and quitting, you're going to lower the bar and lower the bar and lower the bar. Commit. You may be going through a tough moment, but I promise you, if you push past that and keep climbing to the top, it's going to be so amazing. But if you quit, you'll never know. But if you push through, you have a chance to get that win, to accomplish your goals, and to change your life. And that all begins with you locking in and committing to your goal. Tip number 2, use the pain as fuel. Here's what's going to happen. The pain's going to use you, or you're going to use the pain. There is absolutely no other option. Be clear on that. Be clear, be clear, be clear. The pain will use you, or you will use the pain. I explained it to you in my video when I was in the same spot, 6 years difference. How did I go from living in a Honda and ants eating all my food, me having to throw out all the food I had at the time, and almost all my possessions because they were covered in ants? How did I go from a parking spot to a home that I drive to now and a roof over my head? Here's exactly what I did. In that moment when the ants ate all my food, what could I do? If I complained or I cried, would they stop? No. Could I tell them, hey guys, you messed up my life, so there's 5,000 ants, there's 5,000 of you eating my food. What I need all you ants to do is go around this parking lot and everybody grab a nickel and come back and bring it back to me, and I'm going to rebuild my dreams with that. No, none of that was an option. What was an option is to stop complaining. See the situation for what it was. The ants ate all my food. I'm screwed. What am I going to do? The ants are not going to apologize. They're not going to bring cans of corn and nickels and stuff like that. So I had a choice. I had a choice to lock in and say, this sucks. It sucks. But I have a choice. So what I did was I gained composure. I looked around at the situation and said, what step can I take? And the first step, when I felt completely helpless, was gaining control of my emotions. And I said, okay, I'm going to gain control of my emotions. This will pass. I will push past this and I will get stronger. And I did. And I stepped up and I took action, and I prospect again. And I did this, and I kept building my business. And little by little by little, I regained other possessions. I regained the food, and I started climbing to the top to change the situation. But that all began with a decision. And the decision was to see the option that I had. When the ants ate all my food, was I going to stay here and stay in the car and stay here crying and just turn on the windshield wipers and let it wipe away all my tears? No, I had to step up and I had to take action. And that's the same thing that you have to do. If you are pushing past your comfort zone, you're going to feel pain because you're breaking through to new levels. If you are going through things, that means that you're climbing. That means that you're getting better. You don't fall off couch cushions and just lay there all day. You fall when you climb. But here's the thing. You're climbing. You're getting better. Don't quit the climb because of a fall. Get back up, brush your shoulders off, regain the composure, see what you can learn from the fall, use the pain and say, okay, I was doing A, B, and C, and it worked until I got to this. And now I go back to that situation with more knowledge. I go back to that situation with better ways to overcome it, and I go back to that situation with a stronger mindset. That is using the pain. The same way I did with the ants, and I actually laughed about it, and I prayed about it, and I got a stronger mindset. You can do the same thing too. You can see that you always have an option, and the option you have is quit or don't quit. That option will always lay in your hands, as bad as it gets. Remember, you always have the option, quit or don't quit. Winners do not quit. Champions push through even in the darkest times, because they know the storm can only last so long. But how long the storm lasts and how you come through is all in the decision that you make to see your option and to use the pain, use it to get better. Don't let the pain use you. You use it and you move forward and you get stronger and you get wiser and you get better. You have an option to do that. Always remember it. And tip number 3, take massive action no matter what. People get frustrated with Monday. They get happy with Thursday because it's almost Friday. They're celebrating when they're winning and all their friends are clapping for them, and they're boo-hooing and they're burying their head in the sand when things are not going good. Do not bury your head in the sand. When you live off your emotions, you'll be up when you're winning and you'll be just devastated when you're losing. That will rob you of being able to be consistent. And to be successful, you have to be consistent. You have to take consistent, massive actions every day, even when things aren't working out. Just because you had a couple L's, don't let those couple L's rob you of your major win. You have an option to take massive action. It may not be easy. It may not be fun. There may not be a lot of other people that would be able to do that in that situation, but you are a one of one, and you have to make that decision whether you're going to take massive action or you're going to go quit and sit on the sideline. You have that decision. I would encourage you, if you're going through something right now, regain your composure, breathe. Look at the situation for what it is. Okay, I had a heartbreak. Maybe you had a breakup. Maybe you lost a client. Maybe a situation didn't work out like you wanted it to. That is seeing the situation. Now, here's what you say. Is there anything I can learn from this? Positively. Okay, you take all that education and then you say, okay, now what can I do? What steps can I take to move forward? You look at those steps, you write them down, you take them, you learn from them, and you repeat. That is how you take massive action and build consistency no matter what. And if you are struggling building consistency, if you are struggling pushing past your fears and pushing past your emotions and building that consistency that you want so you can turn your dreams into reality, message me now and let's have a conversation. I can show you how my tailor-made programs are here to fit exactly what you need. If you don't need motivation, we're not going to work on motivation. If you don't need positivity and you need discipline, we're going to work on the discipline. Whatever it takes to get you to the top, I can guide you there. I can show you what you need and I can give you the tools that you need. And if you're ready to do that, if you're ready to accomplish the success that you want, message me now and let's have a conversation. Thank you to everybody that joined the Instagram Live. Thank you for everybody that's going to watch the replay. Let today be the day that you invest in your future and you begin to unlock your greatness. And remember, when you think mindset, think Jeff Vulpis. Have an amazing Monday, everybody.